Oh my goodness, you're first. I can't believe it.
Hello there.
Now look, Buster, let's have an understanding. Now what? Brother, what a way to run a railroad. Now, as I was saying...
Bye bye. Oh, everything's finished. Let's see here. If you're gonna let me down gently. Hello. Why? Holes. My camera doesn't work, and my lights don't work. Hold while I fix this. There we go. I'll make it purple today. There we go. Well, hi, welcome. Let me scroll through. Oh, how on earth do I say your name? EOS? WZW, welcome. I don't know how to say your name correctly. Who grabbed first? I may or may not have could see that. It was Kylie. I hope it is. Oh, so that was you, Polly, that don't want me to sing. I understand. I see. Kylie can answer first. Katie, second. Did somebody grab Amy? Amy grabbed third? I'm not crazy for seeing that. Shandy, thank you for the 50 bits. Toot! Mushy's favorite Toot. Welcome. How you doing? Riri? A wheel for Riri? A scale? A little bit. Let me lower you down. I keep forgetting to. It might be a bit loud in the ears, but you can't overhear me talking. Pull you on the side here. Scroll down. But hi, Polly. Hi, Riri. Twin Taylor, how you doing? Enjoy your lurk as well. Kylie, welcome. Rookie, hi, Rookie. Andy, hi, Andy. Shandy, thank you for the 50 bits for the duck hunt. Geen, hi, Geen. Welcome. How's everyone doing today? It is the 23rd of December, meaning in 2 days. It's technically Christmas Eve. The day that I like this day personally, the 23rd. It's not a bad day. It's a day where everybody is in their last minute scrambles of trying to find something. It's quite an interesting day. Nico. No, Nico, you got 6-7 chance to buy a rope. Nico, no, crying. 29% and 22%. You're disappointed, you know? I want to be disappointed for you. I want to be disappointed for you, Nico. But how's everyone doing today? I'm not feeling too hot today, if I'm being honest with you. I had a headache. I completely forgot to get Tylenol. I completely forgot again. I have a small headache. I'm not feeling too hot today. Happy Festivus. Happy Festivus to you too. Should I play that classic song? The Fleas on My Dog? Mushrooms. Dave. It's not, I promise you, it's not only a mushroom. It's everyone. Everyone I meet will call me Dave at first, every single time. Also, what is that emote, Kylie? Also, damn your rage. You have the worst headache, so you're not alone. See, twin telepathy here. Twin telepathy. It's a common thing. Next time I get a headache, Taylor, I'm just gonna message you saying, "Do you have one?" That's what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just teasing. I know you're teasing. The denser you are, the more you. Shan, shining like a diamond. Shannon, please. Shannon. Never again. I'm kidding. Why am I hearing noise in my ears?
Say less. I want to time you out.
I'm hearing noises in my ears. Is there a stream that I have open that I never turned off that I don't know about? No, it's the game. It's an ad in the game. Never mind. Enjoy your lurk, Shannon. Or a lurk. No, you kicked yourself out. Enjoy your timeout session. Now, I plan to play cities today. I can't be on for too long. So, the normal limit Kylie, in case you were going to ask before I said anything. The same goes for tomorrow, hence why I think I'm going to stream tomorrow on, not tomorrow, on Thursday, on Christmas Day. I don't celebrate Christmas. I have nothing to do that day. So I said, I'll just stream, I guess. 3 hours? Yeah, a little bit shorter today. So that'll calm down my head. I'm also really tired. I went to take the car to maintenance this morning because the check engine light was on. And then all of a sudden, the check engine light stopped. So I went there looking like a fool saying the check engine light was on. Oh, now I have to go. Oh, no, I'm not getting it again. No, definitely not. Heavens no. And then it started snowing and then a whole thing. It snowed a whole 3 more inches over here, which I'm not going to complain about. It was kind of nice. I'm sad you're streaming on Xmas Day. I know. I debated on it. I was sitting there as I was making the schedule. I was like, do I not? If I do, maybe should I make it an hour later? We'll see. We'll see. The code will be stored in the computer. It's too much. It's too much. Apparently, I'm not into it today. Well, hopefully, all of you guys are doing well today. Hopefully, you're doing better than me. That is. Then again, you don't know how good I am doing. Maybe I'll get. Speaking of which, I went to McDonald's today for breakfast. I got like a pancake thing, like 2 pieces of pancake on a chicken patty thingy. What you call it? The McGriddle? Is that what it was? McGriddle sandwich? And that thing only costs $2.69. I have a McGriddle, yes. I have to complain about that. Because I fully went in there looking for some kind of potato-y food to eat at the same time with that McGriddle. So I bought one for me, David. I bought one for me, David, and I'm going to say my brother, and I said his name. I went for me, my brother, and the guests that I have at home. And the McGriddle costs $2.69, and for 1 hash brown was $3. I was like, why am I getting less food for more price? That doesn't make any sense. I told that to Bam. This man sent back a whole video response saying, ain't no way you spent $3 on a hash brown cup. I said, no, heavens no. I would never. I've lost on the price. It's crazy. I was like, that's ridiculous. And my brother, the one that I took out with, he said, yeah, a lot of people complain about that. But then he said, but if you get another one, you get it for $1 off. I'm like, that's not the problem here. I'm not paying $5 for 2 hash browns. It should be $1 at least for just 1 hash brown. What happened to the price? What happened to the good days? The good old days. I guess you want to read it out. Cheaper. No diarrhea. It doesn't make sense. Pancake equals sweet and chicken equals salty. A pack of 20 for $5. Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You see McDonald's on your way work every morning. It was $2, and now it's like a whole meal. But it doesn't make sense. The good old days, sir. You were 28. I have some memory as a child, at least. I'm not. You make it sound like I'm Gen Alpha. I refuse to be that generation. Lies. If I was, that'd be a crime. I'd be crying. I am the last of Gen Z. No, I'm the beginning of Gen Z. Well, not the I am the beginning of Gen Z. I don't know if I want to play City State Metropolis, honestly, Carnage. I don't know. I'll try it, but I don't know if I'm interested in it. I don't know if I'm gonna be swept away by that game yet. I'll look at it. That's one thing. I have them both tabbed up. Well, I have Transport Fever tabbed up, actually, that I'm going to take a gander at. But I'm still on the edge of Cityscape, if I'm being completely honest. This time in New Jersey. I'm not from New Jersey. I've never been from New Jersey. And this is not like 10 years ago. This is 5. That's what I'm saying. Like, was it COVID? Did COVID ruin everything? Did COVID ruin all of the prices of everything? Make everything expensive? The things that we can't afford from our lives? That doesn't make any sense. That's so rude. But it made you smile. That's what those words say. It's torture. It's what it is. I hate New Jersey. Of all the places, of all the states, I'd even be happy if you said I'm from Florida. I wouldn't be happy, no. But you say New Jersey. That's the worst one. I'm going to apologize to Gian right now as we speak. Your tootie booty. You did in fact see your tootie booty. You did indeed. But Transfer Paper 3 looks really good. I've heard about it. I've heard many things. And this one is called Infrastructure. And I am actually kind of intrigued to what this thing has to offer for infrastructure. Just like a movie. But let me see here. Oh, have I been sharing my game the entire time and not me? Have I been like this the whole time and not me the entire time? Am I silly? Here. Transport Fever 3. Let me pause the music here. Is it though, Kylie? Is it? Hold. That might be too loud. This is the game that I want to try immediately when it comes out. By the way, for next year. I don't know when it comes out next year, but is it early next year? I feel like it's early next year. They have 3 trailers out for this already. You know what? Let's watch it first and then I'll talk about it later.
Welcome back to Transport Fever 3 First Look. Today we're
Okay, I have to say this first. That slope is ridiculous. That slope is gnarly. Look at this. That is... Let me stop complaining.
diving into core traffic systems and infrastructure construction tools. And there's a lot of ground to cover. Realistic traffic flow is critical to your game world feeling authentic. So we've made the world traffic smarter. Cars will change lanes or
Another
overtake
one, Kylie.
the heavy hauler that is clogging up traffic if it helps them get to their destination faster. Smarter traffic needs better roads, so we've overhauled the road construction tools to be easier to work with and more flexible, while
Good.
offering you more control over how your road network handles traffic. Creating road junctions that intersect at any angle is now simple, allowing you to create either incredibly realistic or entirely dangerous intersections depending on your goals.
This is kind of
We
dangerous.
also have new options for controlling the paths the traffic will follow in the form of full
Let me stop.
lane controls. Demolishing roads as you make new plans or upgrade your network will now restore the natural environment, reintroducing
What? It will?
trees and terrain. Public transport is also significantly upgraded as new catchment areas are easier to read and readily expandable. Every station
My
in the
eyes.
game is modular, and specialist add-on buildings are available to not only extend their reach, but also increase passenger comfort or increase station capacity. This makes passengers happier, and happy passengers are crucial to making towns a desirable place to live. Obviously, cargo specialization was covered in depth in the last video, so we won't cover it again here. Rail construction has also evolved with 3 distinct track types rated by speed. The faster the track, the greater the pollution, and higher the maintenance cost. There's no such thing as the best track choice anymore.
And it comes
now
with a
you'll want to
bridge.
use the right track for each service.
Interesting design bridge, but...
New signaling and route options also help out here,
No.
as you can choose which lines get priority in busy areas.
Oh?
No more waiting for your massive freight train to pass through while you're...
I have to say something here. This is what City Skylines needed from the start. I'm going to keep saying this every time. Proper signaling and proper priority for trains is something that this game needs. Screw the freight trains. I want priority for all the other ones that come through here. Kayla, where have you been? How have you been? I hope it is. Smashing my phone on the table. How are you doing, Kayla? You haven't gone over the last one yet, Kylie? Touche. Pet peeve on transport people is regardless of whether use EU, US, or Asian. That's true. You know what, Steeler? That's a fair point. But I mean, the mountains don't look bad in any way. It's just that the topography, depending on the region, it's not the same. It's just not the same. Pollution mechanic was always kind of iffy in Transformer 1 and 2. I didn't even know there was a pollution mechanic. Was there? Their generation concept. It is cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, cool. Welcome. Welcome.
Express sits at a red signal. No
Hold. Let me
right
go back in.
track
I
for
haven't seen this again.
service. New signaling and route options also help out here, as you can choose which lines get priority in busy areas. No more waiting for your massive freight train to pass through while your express sits at a red signal, with the passengers becoming increasingly irate. Towns are your main focal point in transport.
They have trams.
Keeping populations happy and well supplied keeps them growing. The
That
fight
was a
to
nice looking
reduce
tram.
road traffic gets a big boost with massively upgraded tram tools. Extend or reposition tram tracks to use whichever
You
lane
can
keeps it moving
reposition
most
tram
effectively,
tracks too,
and
like
both
that.
pedestrian crossings and traffic lights can be moved to make sure that the
They
downtown
can?
rush hour is something your citizens never need to experience. Pollution will negatively impact a town and its local region,
That's an odd tram.
with noise significantly affecting residential
Tram
areas.
carrying
To
cargo?
truly
I've never
stay
seen
on
that
top
before.
of the problem, you will want to make use of noise barriers to mitigate sound, while tree-lined avenues help reduce
Amazon?
pollution. If you need more space to run your network, you can also take your trams underground.
I've been seeing this. The fact that they call this Tampere a I feel like this is just a straight, I'm gonna say it, this is a straight back shot to City Skylines. I said back shot of all things. Tom, hi Tom. You did see freight trains. It's not good. Lord have mercy. The cargo train. That's honestly a cool idea. That is really a cool idea. Dar. Hi Dar.
Building below your town using the new underground construction mode helps eliminate noise and pollution while providing excellent passenger capacity. It is an expensive option, but can have a profound impact on commuter times and overall satisfaction.
I don't care about cost. Me
Trams are now
personally.
also able to operate as
Look, they even got the new fancy tunnels too. These were nice tunnels.
light rail, running
Fully
independently of
rendered?
roads and connecting to traditional
With lighting?
rail, allowing you to integrate hybrid services simply. Keeping all
With
these
outside rail? Oh my gosh. Hold.
to
What did you just say to me?
trams are now also able to operate as light rail, running
Light rail?
independently of roads and connecting to
Independently of roads on their own specified track?
traditional rail, allowing you to integrate hybrid services simply. Keeping all these services running efficiently requires maintenance, and we've overhauled the way this is conducted and the impact it has on your fleet. Any vehicle that is not adequately maintained will see its top speed, power, comfort rating, noise, and pollution get worse.
That's wild.
The good news is that we have two solutions: depots and maintenance buildings. Depots have limited capacity for vehicle
Handy.
maintenance, only able to handle a few vehicles simultaneously. As your reach and size of your fleet expands, dedicated maintenance buildings are the way to go, having a far larger catchment area and capacity. They will help you keep your vehicles in top condition.
This is one of them burning some stuff.
Planning out your routes more effectively is important to ensure that every vehicle receives enough
Oh, my
maintenance.
eyes!
But we make this a little easier to handle with upgrades to the waypointing system, enabling you to take your surface
I
vehicles
always-
off their most direct route in
I'll
order
wait.
to ensure they are well maintained. Aircraft aren't left out either, as you now have control over the path they will follow on every flight. This can be used to divert planes away from residential areas to avoid noise. You may master a profitable economy quickly in Transport Fever 3, but that's only half the challenge. Provide an excellent service to
Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful picture right there. That right there is imagery.
each town to keep growth positive, but don't introduce too much pollution. Keep passenger wait times down to please the population, but watch out for excessive noise. Having a positive bank balance will help resolve these problems, but serving towns well will take more
This
than money
game-
alone. And town development ultimately drives the success of your transport company. That's a topic to cover in another video.
I will say another video 2026, you won't say the year. I will say this. Why I think Metro, that's the one thing they haven't said yet, is their own Metro. I'm gonna go back through this and pause it now. I'm gonna keep it a little bit quieter
Welcome back to Transport Fever 3.
this time.
First look.
I'm just gonna nitpick everything I see, but I'll just say this. Season 1 vibe from at the optic. I'm gonna say this game is, at first I was telling myself it's not going to be that much of a city builder. It's just going to be similar to Transport Fever 1 and 2. I never played 1. I played 2. It's going to be more similar to Transport Fever 2, is what I was thinking. But they're taking more attention to detail in the way that you build roads. You still can't build houses. I mean, sure, they build themselves, is what I assume anyway. But even though they haven't, Tandy, you shine like a diamond. Oh my gosh.
Today we're diving
like,
into core traffic systems and
So
infrastructure construction tools, and there's a lot of ground to cover. Realistic traffic flow is critical to your game.
I feel like there's one thing, if there's one thing that he's saying about realism, is there, I wonder if there'll be like a slope mechanic, you know? Because this is kind of hilly. Kind of hilly for a highway.
So we've
But
made the
I won't
world
complain.
traffic smart.
I'm not going to complain too much about different things. I love the different bridges.
Cars will change
Bridges
lanes
with different
or
railings on the side. I love that.
overtake up traffic
Vehicles,
if it helps
overpass vehicles that are going too slow.
Hours later.
Shandy.
them get to their destination
I love that
faster.
idea as well. There's a Transport Tycoon games that have a city building elements like Mashinki, is that what we're saying? And Sweet Transit. Speaking of which, Carnage, do you have a video? Or do you have the video of Cityscape?
Faster traffic needs better roads.
So there's a new trailer.
we've
Also, oh, it's a bi-directional road. That's an odd way to do it from there, but I will say this. I was always confused, not confused, but disoriented from playing City Skylines and then coming back to this game whenever I did play it back in 2023. It was the always the road tools that screwed me up the most because they always felt a bit weird to me. Now, I've been looking at what he's been doing here on the side and how he's building the road.
overhauled the road construction tools.
This bend button,
Easier to work with and more flexible, while offering you more control.
like bend upwards across the highway. I don't know what 0.9 means, but even then, that's still a bit not realistic. But I'm not gonna complain.
How your road network handles traffic.
This game's not meant
Creating
for,
road
or
junctions
wasn't
that
known
intersect
for
at
its
any angle is now simple, allowing you to create either incredibly realistic or entirely dangerous
roads and whatnot,
intersections
but
depending on your goals. You also have new options for controlling the paths.
this I wasn't expecting this at all. The any kind of lane connecting tool to be implemented into the game the way this is right now, which is a bit odd for Transport Fever. I wonder why they, for a game that focuses more on transportation with the I guess vehicle transportation matters too, right? The only overpassing when a pass become limited available. I think off ramp in the outer left lane. That's what I wish that they had more priority to that. You know, like slower vehicles stay out of the left lane, and if you want to pass, go in the left lane, of course. You know, things like that. I think the road tools were decent for what the game was trying to focus on. You didn't improve road and track tools in the last update, though. Yeah.
Follow in the form of full lane controls. Demolishing roads as you make new plans or upgrade.
I love this idea, though. It will restore the land.
Reintroducing trees and terrain.
The trees will grow
Public
back.
Transport is also significantly upgraded as new catchment areas are easier to read and readily expandable. Every
My
station
eyes.
in the game is modular, and specialist add-on buildings are available to not only extend their
Not
reach,
completely.
but also increase
Kylie. This is me nitpicking. I'm nitpicking everything. Make sure look to CS and for sure with the mods. They had to have, right? Tom, they had to have.
passenger comfort or increase station capacity. This makes passengers happier, and happy passengers are crucial to making towns a desirable place to live. Obviously, cars
I ain't gonna say it's weird to put like an oil terminal at the last stop of an actual train terminal for cargo trains. I'm not gonna say it's weird, but I mean it works, right? It works at the least. Solar punk.
specialization is covered
That's a
in
good Garrett,
depth in the
90%.
last video, so we won't cover it again.
I miss that guy, Tandy.
Rail
I
construction
miss
has
that guy.
also evolved with 3 different
Okay, so simple tracks. 100 kilometers, that's 60 miles per hour. About. Pretty sure I didn't do this right. Enjoy your lurk, Nico. That's about 60 miles per hour, in case you're American, or read mile per hour.
distinct track types rated by speed.
160, That's about it's about 125, I think, miles per hour.
The faster the track, the greater the pollution.
350, you lost me. That's too high for me. But that's a nice high-speed track, though.
And higher the maintenance cost. There's no such thing as the best track choice anymore. Now you'll want to use the right track for each service.
But I love that. This. I'm gonna keep complaining about this till the day I die. Where are the signals? And if they could do this, you know. Colossal Lord.
New signaling and
Sorry. Ice Flake.
Also help out here, as you can choose which lines get
And the
priority in
noise.
busy areas.
Oh, that's 100.
No
Okay.
more waiting for your massive freight train to pass through while your express sits
Like,
at a red.
the noises are so nice too. You can hear them braking and everything.
New
217, that's fast.
signaling and route options also help out here.
Like that
as you can
noise.
choose which lines get priority in busy areas.
And then
No more waiting for your massive freight train to pass through while your express sits at a red signal, with the passengers becoming increasingly irate.
that's brilliant.
Towns
I
are
love
your
that.
main focal point in Transport Fever 3.
No, embrace bumper to bumper train traffic. I refuse.
Keeps them growing.
But the trams. The one thing I really like about this game so far is that their vehicles that they have in this are really nice. Like they're less toy looking and look more realistic, you know?
Keeping populations happy and well supplied keeps them growing.
Like it's quite
The
nice.
fight to reduce road traffic gets a big boost with massively upgraded tram tools. Extended
And also
traffic
you can pick to put the trams on the outside or the inside. I saw that.
well supplied keeps them growing.
Like this one's on the outside road and you can move them inside.
Fight to reduce road traffic
That's
gets a
actually
big
so cool.
boost with massively upgraded tram tools.
Granted, you could do that in the cities too, but you need mods. You need Road Builder for that. And to snip them, again, you need a mod, but
and traffic lights can be moved to make sure
European,
that downtown
basically.
rush hour is something
Basically
your
freaking.
citizens never need to experience. Pollution will negatively impact a town and its local region, with noise significantly affecting.
the buildings also no detail. That's the other thing, Tom. I never looked at Transport Fever. This is why I can't call it a city builder. The buildings on the outside are not there. They weren't meant to be there, but they're just, you really got to focus on everything else except the beauty of the game, like except the beauty of, like, you know, the buildings, way things look
The downtown
on the
rush
outside.
hour is something your citizens never need to experience.
'Cause that's the cool thing that I always saw about City Skylines, and I fear it's definitely not a city builder. It's no competition to City Skylines, in my opinion. I think it's just another it's a transportation game, a scale above. Hi Stu, welcome. I'm still not complaining. I'm not complaining, though, Kylie. No, I'm not. It's a silly building. And I gotta see the city state metropolis trailer. Let me search it on my other screen here while I keep yapping.
Pollution will negatively impact a town and its local
But yeah,
region,
it's still just a transportation simulation game. It's no city builder, that's for sure.
with noise significantly affecting residential areas. To truly stay on top of the problem, you will want to make use of noise.
Also, that is a long dump truck, doobie doobie dump truck. That's a, what is that? A Metro liner? What is that? Amtrak? I can't complain though. That sound barrier looks nice. Oh, it just looks nice.
barriers to mitigate sound. Tree-lined avenues help reduce pollution.
Why is Kirby sucking me?
Space to run your network, you can also
Shandy.
take your trams underground. Building below your town using the new underground
Let me see.
construction mode helps eliminate noise and pollution while providing
City
excellent
State
passenger
Metropolis.
capacity. It is an expensive option, but can have a profound impact on commuter times and overall satisfaction.
Can it? Oh wait, I don't see a trailer
Also
carnage.
able to operate as light rail, running independently of roads and connecting to traditional rail, allowing you to integrate hybrid services simply.
That's they are Metroliners. They were Metroliners basically.
Requires maintenance, and we've overhauled the way this is conducted and the impact it has on your fleet. Any vehicle
Hold up, they can't escape my eyes. Hold up, look at that tram. I think it's carrying wood
overhauled
or
the way
coal or
this is
something.
conducted and the
A
impact
double-ended tram? That's interesting.
it has on your fleet. Any vehicle that is not adequately maintained will see
Anno
its
design?
top speed,
Yeah.
power, comfort
It
rating,
really
noise,
reminds you
and
of Anno.
pollution get worse.
if I'm being honest. Like anno, maybe 1700. Well, this map theme isn't really complete. The theme that you're using here, it depends on the century that you're in. This one's not modern century, I could tell. I'm pretty sure it's not modern. I think it's mid-century. I think.
Worse. The good news is that we have
Yeah, I know.
depots and
Living for sure. High detail city builder problems. Infra versus infra game. No detail buildings. Maybe.
As your reach
Maybe,
and the size of
actually.
your fleet expands, dedicated maintenance buildings are the way to go. Having a far larger catchment area and capacity, they will help you keep your vehicles in top condition. Planning out your routes more effectively is
I always love this, though.
ensure that every vehicle receives enough maintenance. But we make
This is the
it
one thing I really liked in
with
Transport
upgrades to the
Fever.
waypointing system,
Those waypoints.
enabling you to take your surface vehicles off their most direct route in order
That's-
to ensure they are well maintained.
Granted, you can do that now in cities too, but I love that feature in
As you now have
in
control
Transport
over the
Fever,
path they will
too.
follow on every flight. This can be used to divert planes away from residential areas to avoid noise. You may master a profitable economy quickly in Transport Fever 3, but that's only half the challenge. Provide an excellent service to each town to keep growth positive.
Lord have mercy!
Don't introduce too
Somebody help me! Oh, look at the freight train on the oh!
excellent service to each town to keep growth positive, but don't introduce too much pollution. Keep passenger wait times down to please the population, but watch out for excessive noise. Having a positive bank balance will help resolve these.
It's just so
problems,
nice.
but serving towns well
It's
will
just so
cost more
nice.
than money alone.
Is that good or
Town
bad?
development ultimately drives the success of your
You know what's not good, Kylie? Look how far that pillar is from here to here. Oh my gosh, that's 500 feet of no support. That is wild. That's crazy. That's a big gap. I need at least one here. I need at least, yeah, one here and one here. You know, I need at least two more between. My goodness. Green. I said green. I gotta stop calling you green. Oh my gosh.
transport company.
Gangrene, you know, instead of gangrene, it's gangrene. Oh my goodness.
That's a topic to cover in another video.
This isn't a typical city you built. Aborove, welcome. Hi, Aborove. Oh! It's on PS5 and Xbox? What? What? I didn't know about that. It's on console release immediately on a wish list that you can play right now. That's crazy. Is this gameplay or are we getting fooled? They did say in the beginning. They did say.
Today we're diving into core traffic systems and
Where is it?
infrastructure construction tools. And there's a lot
Beta footage, not final software. So they did say that. It's not fully released. Well, it's not their full thing yet, but it says beta, so I guess it's close. It came in late for context. Cool. Going crazy lane maneuvers like in CS2. Yeah, that would suck. But I don't care about the cars in this
Tundra
game.
underscore Snake asked me, I have a
Yes.
friend who is obsessed with trains and infrastructure. How do we stage an intervention? Oh, an intervention for a train enthusiast. Now that's
Yeah.
a first-class ticket to Awkward Town. Just gather your friends, find a nice spot covered in rail tracks, because of course they'll love that setting. Present them with a "We love you, but enough is enough" banner, and
dang.
share stories of how their obsession is derailing their life. Pun totally intended. Toss in some model trains for shock value. And remember, it's all about love and keeping it as awkward as possible. Good luck with that.
You know, Dr. Phil, I appreciate that. I was derailing off of the tracks. Tundra, thank you for the 50 bits. Tonkers, welcome. I love that name. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well today. Brucey, hi Brucey. Welcome as well.
to get priority in busy areas.
I can't get over this. You see, this right here is what we're missing. You know, just having my ears, just having that kind of signaling, you know, action happening right there. Oh, I'd love it. I'd love it so much. But honestly, 9 out of 10 trailer. 9 out of 10. I quite enjoyed that. It was pretty nice. But now it's time for some cities skylines here. The train is actually stopped at the signal, so that would be bad. Wait. Oh, that'd be bad. I mean, like, imagine if this game had its own signaling. I pulled in right here, probably right here at the very tip. One before the drawbridge, of course. If the drawbridge goes up, you know, make it stop like back here instead of like right here where they're staring at the bridges and waiting for the road to go up, which is wild in my opinion. Would be quite neat, you know. I feel like that wouldn't be too bad of a actual thing to function, you know, into the game. Like, you know, a signaling right here. That's so loud. That's so loud. Here, let me get back Adele on here. Now for the actual show. You're right now, Kylie. Today, we have something serious on the agenda. Something that we have planned. Something that the title has been waving at. Staring at you. It might be time to build the industry. Yes, serious. Put on your glasses. It's time. You can do it by adding nose, but that's true. I definitely can. I did it in Cities 1, and it was kind of fun to do that. But at the same time, it was so tedious. You had to get so many mods for that thing to work. Is that a car crash? Oh. I don't care about that. You crash up there. That's fine. But it's time. Sunglasses? They haven't taken put on your sunglasses? Put on any kind of glasses that you have. Because today we're working on industry, baby. Let's go. We're working on this whole portion of landscape. We're not going to get it done. I can bet you this right now. This entire week might just be this. I might build 5 roads today. That's how bad it is. I've also started to get a little road network down. So we're going to have this as our main road. I really like using roads without sidewalks. It's quite nice, honestly. It's very very fitting at the same time. It may look naked, but it gives you that sense of American highway at the same time. As a prop should not be a problem. It shouldn't. But function signals? No way. I know. Maybe I can message. Do you think if I message Strategy Nerd? Zangers, welcome. Let me see. Do we need a hard hat for this? Oh, we're gonna need everything. You're gonna be hard. You're gonna need to be hard for this, Tom. I need to stop. But let me see. I kind of want to know. I kind of want. Where is this person's name? Here. Do you think I could commission Strategy Nerd to build signals as assets in CS2? I think he yeah, they're on Reddit, they're also on Twitter, they're also on YouTube. But is there another way I can contact them at the same time? Their Patreon? Because I would love to have like these kind of signals through here. People want to walk to work. Exactly. We're not making them walk. Hen, hi Hen, welcome. How you doing? Dread, hi Dread. How are you doing? You doing all right? It's not as good as the signals though, but we can't wait past a node. I will say in this game they're smarter than Cities 2, but they're still not smart enough. They get themselves stuck often. They're not too smart. They're a little bit silly sometimes. Hen, enjoy your lure. Hopefully you have a good day. But how you doing, Dread? We built a small neighborhood over here off stream. I said I was going to try to work on a little bit of grid. I barely did that. We're getting this area a little bit more built, and this area is landscape a bit more oriented.
Tundra Snake asked me,
it's time.
How do you feel about sidewalks?
How?
What if we just had dedicated lanes for trucks instead?
No!
Sidewalks? They're like the safety nets of the pedestrian world.
We don't need pedestrians.
If we wanted to swap them out for dedicated truck lanes, we might as well turn the whole city into a monster truck rally. Just picture it. Big rigs rumbling through every corner, while pedestrians try to dodge them like it's some kind of crazy video game.
I mean,
But let's be real.
that sounds kinda
Nothing
fun.
beats the reliability of trucks when you need to haul your stuff.
Don't say it.
Built Ford tough, right?
Oh. Ford man, I can't. I can't Ford man touch any of the 50 bits without us. No, with you, Dread. With you. I did it in spirit with you. But you know what I didn't do without you? Was our entire industry. Now, if there's one thing I have to relearn, or rather learn, because I didn't really do this in the other city, is actually bridges and ports. Believe it or not, I actually don't know how ports work still. I only know bridges because they're place and go. But ports are a bit different. They come with a series of different, rather a lot of different things to be placed through here. And I've yet to discover all of them. Now I have played with most of the roads because they're concrete and I enjoy concrete roads, but like bulk storages, I have yet to do that, which would be kind of cool actually. That's kind of cool. Even movie cars. Oh, this side was this, but wait, there are. There are in the movie cars. Downtown Radiator Springs has sidewalks? That's wild. That's crazy actually. How are cars made in cars? I've always asked myself that. Is like a factory that's making cars? Are they producing themselves? Who was the first car? You know, it's like the same thing. Who was born first, the chicken or the egg? The car or the car? I don't know. The engine or the car? Or a new Plaza. The cars gained sentience and destroyed all the humans.
Tundra
It's possible.
Snake asked me, have you ever seen the movie Cars 3? I heard it's a good date movie.
I've only seen
Oh,
one.
sure. Cars 3, a romantic comedy for the ages.
Romantic
Nothing
comedy?
says love like sentient vehicles racing around a track, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to bond over animated cars, learning about teamwork and self-acceptance? Just imagine the sparks flying as you both root for Lightning McQueen to defeat his rivals. Now that's a date to remember.
That is a
Just
day.
remember, if the conversation runs dry, bring up truck durability. That always revs the engine.
You
Built
know what?
Ford.
Next
tough.
time, Ford man, I am on a date. I'm just gonna be like, so about that Ford engine. About those engines. We read them up. Mr. Awesome, welcome. Cars became sentient and killed us. That's what I'm thinking at this point. Oops. Close the wrong tab. What words are you saying? Kylie, you don't get it? You understand? If you thought Fords had engines. Oh my goodness. But let me see. We want a specific road layout over here. However, there's one thing that we're missing in this entire industry area. It's the trains. We can't build an industry area without tracks being placed down. So there's this specific idea that I had in my head. We're gonna build a train lot, a freight lot for all of our freight trains. No commuter trains will be on this line. I have one branch here for the freight that passes upwards and through the wheat area. However, I'm running into this problem. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but for whatever reason, trains drive into the place to fill up. However, they don't fill up. They just say returning. Like that. Is it because they don't have nothing to do? And they want to save their fuel engine or something? Because they just return back to the lot and just park every time they go here. So they come back here and park. Go back and park. I don't know if that's intended or if there's a reason that they keep doing that, but they do it a lot more than they should. Chugging into the post-apocalyptic world where humans are left they're just service to sentient trains. That was a good show, though. That was a good show. So we have a train here that we want to use. Not this one. This one's our commuter train. We want to avoid this one at all costs because this one also has catenaries. We want to avoid all catenary trains as much as we can. So I'm thinking a big lot, a big freight lot over here and up north. If possible, we can try. Now, I want to see what you look like. I also want to place ports sideways, if that makes sense. So, not you. Not you. Where is it? This guy. I want to place some things, you know, give him like an outreach, you know? Play sideways, you know? Give him some character. But in some way, shape, and or form, I also want to put a train line to go up like this and just kind of cusp the water. Let me give you an example. Let me give you, where am I? In the Bronx? No, I'm in Brooklyn. I could go to Brooklyn, but I've already given that example. Let's go, we can make something kinda. Load in there, bud. We can make something kinda like Seattle over here, where it's just large road facilities, parking lots, and carrier crates everywhere. However, in some cases, you will see that boats can be offshored and shipped. I should have went to Newark. Newark might be a better example. Actually, I don't even know if it has any tracks that can be offshore, but either way, Newark is a good example if you want any kind of freight tips, or not freight, but carrier tips or cargo tips. The highway's on one whole side, dividing the entire city. So the airport's on this side, and all of your industrial stuff are on one side. You have your tracks here that really just feed into everything, and you have your, this one goes across the water, but we don't have to worry about that in this case because we're not going across the water. Over here as well, nothing but a sea of cars. Now, way back in the day, this wasn't the case. You can actually see, if I can find it here. Hold. Here. This used to be a continuation of said port. Way back in the day. However, you can see that it's now gone and abandoned, where trains would kind of cut across the water over here. We can kind of do something like that, where it's just a complete abandoned system. You can see the right of way here going across here, and it goes actually into the light rail, New Jersey's light rail, into Jersey City. We can kind of do something like that as well, just a abandoned right of way, and it's still abandoned going further down this way, which is kind of cool, honestly. You can actually see it still abandoned, bridges going across the northeast corridor here. It's just so neat to see things like that. But I digress. That could be for this spot later in the future. But for now, we have to figure out how to get our trains and where to get our trains to enter into this area. There's two things that I need. The first thing, I'm gonna burp just now. Our commuter rail that we have here that stops at Tinkerville here. We want this one to pass on the inside just for a little bit, because I want to put a station within this industrial area and then feed it back out from the industrial area. I also want to run parallel with that track a freight line further out here, because we want a freight line to come in and split as well to preserve infrastructure. Other uses, another part of and a slide in Norfolk, Virginia for their light rail. See, I love it when they do that. When they save like the all their old stuff, and then they could reuse it later. That's the one thing that I care about. If they save it to the point where they think that they can reuse it and just keep it. I complain about this all the time with the what's it called? The Lackawanna Cutoff in New Jersey. A old, but not old. It's honestly not old at all. It's relatively new. It's not new. It's 1930. It's been built since 1912. 1920. A right-of-way line that New Jersey actually owns. And they're starting to rebuild it. I believe they're going to expand NJ Transit's Essex line or Dover corridor all the way down to Andover. I think next year, but I could be very wrong. It could be 2030. Who knows? It's America. You know, it could be 20 years for all I know. Which kind of sucks. So you're kind of loud. Yesterday we were reading how the Sagrade family in Barcelona would require demolishing several apartment blocks and displacing 3,000 people in the building, the staircase, and the entrance, where we come down to fulfilling the dead architect's vision of tourists versus local needs. In my opinion, the architect should have looked into the local needs first before building in their own best interest. That's all what it's about to be an architect. You know, you want to make everything better for the community, not build what you want. I think they should focus on the locals' needs. Especially, it's part of the reason why I personally don't like the Burj Khalifa and all those areas. It never really focused on the people's needs. It's more of just tourist traps and tourist attractions. It's just, you know, you gotta focus on everyone else first before you build something that is not needed in an area that did not need it in the first place. So to displace a bunch of homes is kind of yikes. To build what you want, you seem like a villain, like a whole pirate entering the area. It was a long time ago. The city was built up around, and that it was built up around them. Even still, yeah, even still. I'm gonna put a station here. I gotta figure out all the road networks too. I have to be careful about this. The road networks are important. I think I'm just going to have vertical crossings. Let me build a road out through here. I also somewhat don't like all these this thing's over here. I don't like the port road sometimes because they do they are a bit iffy at times. Like, why do I want a one-way road but with a divided road in between, you know? It's a bit odd. I'd rather it just be together. I could use road builder, but then it removes the aesthetic of having a road placed between them, you know, and they'll get rid of all that concrete. It's just awkward looking. And then then I gotta join them up together. Pain. And there's no 4-lane version. Actual pain. It's ugly or unpopular 2 cents. Oh. But there shouldn't be that many vehicles, right? Famous last words. Is that a 2-way road? Is there not a 4-lane? Why? There's a 3-lane asymmetrical, but there's not a 4-lane. Okay, I'll make do with it. It's not a 4-lane, but a 3-lane asymmetrical. That doesn't make sense. Let me get a layout here. Now, I don't think I want this to be completely straight, you know? That'd be very boring. Let me get a road coming down through here as well. Hermione, hi Hermione, welcome. It is kind of architectural vomit. There are a lot of things like that. A lot of architects that are like that just kind of spew up buildings and just the design is just not there. the design's just not there sometimes. But how you doing, Hermione? Hopefully you're doing well. I want this to be all boardwalk. I should be using this road for that. But I want this to be all boardwalk to an extent. To an extent. Because I do somewhat want boats to pass between, or make it seem like boats pass between here. I also might want to move this on this side instead. But I also don't want to take up too much space. Back here for now. You really can't get close to the water, can you? Turn this off. I want to make sure it's all the same grade going up, but I'm going to curve.
Tundra Snake asked me, if an F-150 was in the Cars movies, what would it be named? Would it roll coal on the other sentient cars because it's a jerk? Oh, if an F-150 were in the Cars movies, it would probably be named Tough Guy or Coal Train, because of course, it's got to flex that tough truck persona.
It does.
And you know what?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
It would roll coal on those sleek little cars just to assert its dominance, making a spectacle out of it, like a true pickup jerk. Nothing says, I'm the king of the road, like leaving a trail of black smoke, right? Built Ford tough, because even the animated cars need to know who's boss.
Oh, you're gonna say built Ford tough? Dang. It's 150 bits. What's happening? That's Ford Man. Can I just say, I love Ford Man's music. Whenever it comes on, it's just like, you know, they're gonna talk about it. You just know it. Okay. A simple layout, but I just have to keep building to see how I feel about things, you know? Because I don't want to make it all too uniform at the same time. I do want to make some spots where there are, you know, train loops going around, coal going around, all this other infrastructure stuff going around. And I think I will make that spots. I think the coal might go up here. I think I might focus it up here. In this case, I might give you coal train right of way and make you all of my general stuff, all of my actual other tracks going through here. Or not other tracks, but other materials going through here. I'm gonna see if I can take advantage of you. Now, I want to turn off snapping. Can I? What if I want to do something like this? Like you. Now, I don't want to put it too close. Maybe you and you. Maybe you. And you. I don't know if the water is going to fill back in. Okay, slowly. But maybe you and you. And then just have a whole... Or maybe on the coastline. One on the coastline, one sticking out. Oh, you know what? I'm going to terraform land. Slow down. Yeah, I'm gonna terraform you.
Tundra Snake asked me.
Yes, Arby's man.
If Arby's had a clown mascot, like McDonald's, what would it look like? And what would it be called? If Arby's had a clown mascot, it would probably be a beefy character named Roast Chuckles, decked out in a brown and white striped outfit,
you know
with
what?
a giant hat made
I
of
kind of like
curly fries.
I kind of
Instead
like
of
that.
juggling, he'd toss around roast beef sandwiches, and his catchphrase would be something like, "I'm not clowning around with flavor." Because let's be real, who needs another clown when you got the meats? We have the meats. We
Have the meats. You just said we. Many meats. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to roll Riri's wheel in the beginning. Hold, Kylie. One for Riri and one for Kylie. Riri, I'm so sorry. And Kylie. Oh, sevens in chat for Kylie not winning. Wow.
My good friend, you are speaking my language, right now.
You want a train tour this time, Alicia? As I'm sitting here building up a complete cargo industry, you want a train as we speak right now? Oh, wait a minute. I can't build a quay. Oh my gosh, that is aggressively loud. I'm eating, entertain me. Hi, Alicia. I can't build a quay here because that happens. And I'm literally right next to sea level, which makes this kind of awkward looking. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Now hold, Alicia, hold. Let me... You know what? I think it's fine, actually. The water will fill this up pretty nicely, and then I can sleep at night knowing that it's not gonna look awkward. Right? I can sleep safe at night, right? Now I can sleep safe at night. Knowing that it looks awkward. It's what it looks. This diabolical. Straight pain is what it looks like. Oh my gosh. Let me see. You wanna bunk you on the noggin? Why? It also explains to me what a quay is. Jemama! Hello, Jemama. How you doing today? What a quay is? A quay is a wall that is meant to hold back water, basically. In this case, usually found by a seashore. That's not the real definition. I'm just saying that. Let me put you on a train. I'll put you in a single speed so we can go by a little bit quickly. The train's not here yet. We're gonna wait for a train. Hold. Hurry up, train, get here faster. Almost there. Almost there. Followed by Alud was built in the 70s thing. Here we go. How many people are we talking? There are approximately 209, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 people on this train. Make that 18, Demona. Hi, Demona. Welcome. How you doing? Just came back from a trip to see your parents, in-laws. To be glad at home. You had to go back for the holiday? Did you take Gray with you? No! Why does a boat have to pass by now every time? Every time. The boats ruin me. They cause me immense pain by having this drawbridge lifted up open. Oh. That's where we're heading, by the way. Alicia, we're heading towards that city over there. We need to wait for the boat to pass by and the bridge can come down. Lift them counterweights back up and we should be good, huh? We're not going on that bridge. No, 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 no. That'd be bad. That'd be horrendous, actually. I'd cry. No, he didn't go. Our dog couldn't go. That's true. Wait, so you went by yourself? Oh no, are we gonna beat the train there? Oh no, the boat's there. We're gonna meet the boat twice. We're gonna meet the boat twice. Here we're entering the train yard. The track above is the loop track that goes to the other half of the yard. This way, we're entering into the city via switching onto the further left position here. Compared to that track over there, which isn't really a problem. I could have went over there, but it's fine. As we scale across the water, the boat over there might get there first, but we're passing underneath the Bay Bridge here. As we go across the side, another track from the middle section emerges from upward here, which will merge into this track. While the yard track also merges, and then it'll merge right here. But as we go further into the city, the boat's not here yet. The boat's not here yet. Hurry, hurry, we can make it. Hurry, hurry, hurry. The boat's not here yet. Please, no one already lifted. No.
Tundra Snake asked me, how does an F-150 show ascendancy over other weaker vehicles? Is rolling coal like marking territory? Oh, absolutely. Rolling coal is like the F-150's way of saying, this road is mine. It's the pickup equivalent of a lion roaring to establish dominance. When an F-150 rolls up and clouds the air with black smoke, it's not just about power. It's about sending a message to those weaker vehicles that they should stay in their lane.
They should.
After all, when you've got that kind of torque and toughness, it's hard not to flex a little. Built Ford tough.
It is indeed built Ford tough. Tundra, thank you for the 50 bits. Litvin, have a good day. Have a great day, actually. Alicia, we are now entering into the last stop, the terminal station of this city. It's a through station. Who am I kidding? It's not a last stop. As we go back to meet the further track on the right side here. If you're ready, I'm ready, if you're ready. The track's not finished here though. It can continue going forward. I'll let it go for a little bit. Just for the amusement. Punch it. But it's all lost in our dear streamer. That definitely is lost on me. That definitely is. Is that a movie reference? A TV show? Knee deep in coffee. How about you? Demona. One day. I don't even know what to say after that sentence. Star Wars? I'm sorry, I just laughed a bit on the inside. I'll show you just why I laughed just now. It wasn't because of my disappointment. Well, not because of your guys' disappointment towards me, no. It's because of what happened Sunday. Did we switch here? No, we can go straight. This guy stinks. Did we switch here? No, we can go straight. Now, this is the last portion of the train. There's nothing beyond here except 4 tracks. It's quite relaxing. But while I have this open, I giggled a bit because Tundra's name, hold up. Tundra's name is still, hold up. I lost my tab. Where did you go? There it is. Tundra's name is still Van Meat. I giggled a bit on the inside. It was quite funny. But hi, Chloe. How you doing? Demono licking. Soph? Mr. Soph? That's Darkstar. What do you mean? That's a sexy Darkstar. What are we talking about? Hi, Darkstar. Welcome. I'm just piping up to say. I want a divorce. There are a lot of things I can't forgive, but the lack of Star Wars knowledge is a final draw. I'm sorry. The lack of Star Wars knowledge. Let me tell you, there's more to just Star Wars I don't know. Let me tell you. There's more to just Star Wars. I know. Absolutely. I can't move this. Is it because of sub building I can't move this? Pain. Actually, not pain. Pause the game. I'm gonna pull you through here. I'm gonna put you here. Like so. Is that too high? I'll move you right here. He's bluffing. But he would never divorce you. That just means I just have to stay awake the entire time watching Star Wars with Mr. Star here. Having a wonderful lunch consisting of unagi, donburi, miso soup, hot tea, and taki fuego chips. Actually, can I have some of that unagi, please? Unagi. I'd appreciate that. I need me some. Why is she spraying you? It's disgusting as an Afro-American. You can because Alicia. The Dava Corridor. That's a good name. That's what I should call a Steeler. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me. I bet I remember.
Hello there.
Thundersnake asked me,
Oh my gosh.
how much Arby's roast beef could fit into the truck bed of an F-150? What if it was really wet? Well, let's
Really?
do some quick math.
Okay.
The bed of an F-150 is around 52 to 77 cubic feet, depending on the model. An average Arby's roast beef sandwich is
What?
about 0.5 cubic feet when you stack them. So you could fit roughly 100 to 150 sandwiches in there, assuming you're not too picky about the mess. Now, if it's soggy, you might want to lower that number, like
How much?
a lot.
Oh.
Nobody wants a sloshy roast beef soup in the back.
I mean,
But hey, when life hands you soggy sandwiches, just remember, built Ford tough.
thank you, Ford Man, for the soggy sandwiches, for that info. I appreciate that. I needed that in my life, honestly. Lord. And no one wants sloppy roast beef. Empress, hi Empress. Are we gonna meet in a truck? I'm kidding, Alicia, please. I love that. Tunch, I think with the 50 bits. Let's see. I want you. I want a small guy between here to wrap this around here, because I don't want too much. But no, I kind of want a quay wall. However, you don't make a quay wall, do you? Only one of you do, and it's the port quay. Which kind of sucks, actually. That only you can make an actual quay. That makes me so sad. Like, actually so sad. Here. The only reason I want to use a quay wall is being you're not a quay. You deceived me. Oh, you're also inland. Hold. I need a spot to place an inland portion here so I don't have to go through. I also need a track to come through here. The kind of track, however, that one can vary. I at least need 2 to 3 tracks. 1 to 3 tracks to pass through here. One's probably fine. Just have one branch up. Would be fine. Makes me want to poke my eyes out of my eardrums. Dang. I am so sad. Wow. I'm peeing because I said Quay. She wants to leave. That's fair though. I understand. I understand. It's warranted, you know. It's all me. I'm gonna pull you down. I'm gonna terraform this up until here. That's what I want. And I want this road to curve this way. We're gonna make it like a little chin in here. Liar, burn the witch. No, I'm craving cat empress. Empress. Oh my lord. Whoops. Thank you for coming back. Let's see. I want you to be like this. I'm going to remove this. Did I remove that? I'm gonna remove you. It's fine. It's fine. Gotta pull this way back so it matches the road here. Oh my lord! My word! Shame. But I am tall boy. I believe it. I believe it. Don't worry, Darkstar. I believe you're a tall guy.
Tundra Snake asked me, if Arby's had a vehicle in the Cars movies, what would it look like? And how would it use roast beef?
Curious.
Silly name. If Arby's had a vehicle in the Cars movies, it would probably be a beefy deli truck named Sir Roast-A-Lot, decked out in a shiny brown finish with accents of curly fries. This truck could dispense roast beef sandwiches like a vending machine, shooting them out of a hatch when someone pulls up hungry. It might even have a fun feature where it plays a jingle about, "We have the meats," every time it serves a sandwich.
Every time.
Because let's be real. Everyone needs a truck that's not afraid to roll with flavor. We have the meats.
Arby's, man. I appreciate that, you know? Sometimes that's all we need in life. That's all we need. Jemima, enjoy your lure. If there's no organic beings aside from plants. I am small but mighty. What's happening? Someone else saw you beef curtains. What is happening? You're uneven. How did you get uneven? Oh. How gorgeous. Speaking of achievements, it's pronounced key. Well, game, you're wrong. Also, who was that, Empress? Compliment me, Douglas. Where does he come up with this stuff? Oh, I don't know. I do not know. Turn this off. That's fine. You're a bit awkward. You're a bit awkward. A bit strange, a bit deranged, a bit loopy in the kooky, you know? Yeah. Well, first off, that's not going to be there the entire time. Also, when was I playing Adele? Where Bruno Mars come from? What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. And sometimes all you need is meat. You're not play applications now. Oh Lord. I think that counts as stuff as swearing. What does? Oh, you're easily roastable. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Remove this. Wait, what did I even say? I don't know what I say. It's coming straight. Why did I join chat to get roasted? I might put you up here. And put you sideways. I might put you up here and put you sideways. Was that an Amy? Oh my goodness. What on earth is happening here? You know, Amy, I am so confused myself. I don't know. I just don't know. Tell me that you're coming through. There's like I might put you here instead. Or do I put you sideways? No, you'd be weird sideways. I want two of these, but this one seems out of place. Rose petals in the bathtub. Was popping. I ain't playing no games. Everywhere that I say is coming straight from my heart. If you're trying to lay these eyes. Why do you look so odd? You look very odd. You're my person. This will be 5. You can't go much in Kansas. Exact same thing.
It's
Name
pronounced
every town that
Quay.
you've been to.
Say it with me now.
With
The
a Q.
Q. Quay. Quay. Not key. I don't know who says key. It's
Look
Quay.
at that. Look at that compliment right. Not compliment. Look at that that Quay right there. It's perfect. You're so odd looking. I'm trying to give you. Maybe I will put you sideways, like so, or maybe match this side. Actually, I will do that. I will do that.
Bye bye.
So, I'm waiting for your list. Wait,
Tundra
I'm
Snake
confused.
asked
How
me,
did this start?
do F-150s respect roundabouts?
No.
Or do they drive over them like predatory beasts of the road?
Yes.
Oh, you better believe F-150s handle roundabouts like they own the place.
They do.
Sure, they might respect them occasionally.
Nah.
But when you're talking about Built for Tough, it's hard not to see that roundabout as just another obstacle to conquer. Why take the long way around when you can just plow through like the predatory beasts of the road they are? Just remember, in the world of trucks, roundabouts are merely suggestions. Built for tough.
Do you hear that, Kylie? They're merely suggestions, according to the AI of Ford. You don't have to obey them. They're just there. They're just a suggestion that you don't need to follow. That's all. Place you through there. You know it's a dark thing. When Amy J backs me up. Tundra thing of the 50 bits. What is that? What's what? Pull you down. I don't like how wide this road is. I feel like I can use a smaller one. The Quay ones are just too big. I'm gonna use a small road, I feel. If it was a smaller version... There is. I'm just blind. I'm just actually blind. But it removes the Quay on this side. Do I care? Oh, you know what? I do care about this side. Hi, Adorn. Welcome. Welcome. Just like you did when you told me what all you were? What? What? The whole corners give me a crisis. This whole portion down here? This spot up here? This piece over here? Terrifying? It's meant to look better once it's all filled in. This is only the beginning. Only phase 1. I need you big because I want to place... Not that. I want to place... these guys in here. Hold. Because these guys need a quay. A port quay to go on the side. Which makes this a bit awkward, honestly. But these will come in later, because I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. And even if I do that, you shouldn't be you. You should be carriers. You should be cargo carriers. So I should put you next door. I should put you next door like this instead. How often are you expecting accidents? It's a boat.
Tundra _ Snake asked me, I have a friend who pronounces key as quay and not key. How do we get him to stop doing that?
You can't.
Well, bless your heart. Sounds like your friend
Bless
needs a
your
little
heart.
help in the pronunciation department, huh?
Yeah.
First off, just casually drop it in conversation like it's no big deal. Oh, I love that key by the waterfront. If they look at you like you've sprouted a second head, just chuckle and say, you know, I think it's actually pronounced key. Keep it light, though. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar, but if they keep it up, maybe it's just their quirky charm.
Teehee. I'm just quirky. Isn't that right, Dr. Phil? Oh, the 50 bits. He really is. I hate that. In trans, I'm surprised you're not a former Railfan YouTuber. No, I couldn't be. I don't think I could be. I think I'd be... I'll put the train through here. I think I'd be very, if I was a foamer of some kind, I don't know. I don't think I'd have fun. It's one thing to like look at them from a distance, but it's another thing to be there at the same time. It's like, I don't really want to visit there at the same time too, if that makes sense. So, hold.
Oh looky, a prime subby.
Hello.
I'm here to threaten you.
Me?
Yes.
What did I do?
Say it correctly.
Say what?
You know what you need to say correctly.
That Soph gifted, not gifted, but she gave a prime Soph for 5 months. Oh my goodness, Soph, I can't believe you do that.
Yay, so. Say it correctly.
The quay.
Nope.
Well, I don't know what you want me to say here, if that's the case.
Say it correctly.
The quay.
Donna Marie.
Why, yes.
Say it correctly.
I love going out and standing by the quay, by the waterfront over there.
Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate everybody in your chat? I don't understand.
What? No.
Why? Why?
No, there's no way. No.
Why?
I definitely don't.
Say it. Say it correctly.
I can't. I can't do that. Can we set a 20 minutes as community goals so don't dress up like they need them a dress for a maid outfit? It's flexible. I can't do that.
Goodbye forever.
It goes against all bounds of my rules. Do it. Well, hi, Path. Welcome. Welcome. I thought Soph used Prime.
Now,
What's
I
so
think I can be
thick?
the only one to clear this up. Is it pronounced key or QA? Well, I am saying it right now, so it must be key. Yes, that sounds right. I cannot believe I've been saying QA all this time. I am so illiterate.
I refuse to acknowledge that. I refuse to acknowledge all of what that bot just said because it was not true. Neither was it real. Amy. Neither was it real. That never happened. Makes sense. It's saying a lie. Oh, you know what I do need? I'm gonna place a bunch of these things across through here. Ah, police. Help this one. The steelworks is perfect. I want to place this across the entire... Maybe I should put this down here instead. Figment of their imagination. It's my imagination. They're taking you to jail. This guy stinks. Maybe I should put you. One more time. Oh. How do you look? I mean, it looks alright. Everything was diabolical. Oh, brother. I think this one works fine. Having a steel plant near the two coal areas. And then I can place track alongside. Place track alongside. I had to put track alongside the inside of the area. Over here, just to make it work. However, no, wait, it fills in. Never mind. Never mind. It fills in the space, but I do want to use all of these large buildings, like fabrication units, blast furnace. What do you mean you don't care? Like the blast furnace over here. Steelworks. The casting fabricator. The fabrication unit, as well as the gravity separation can wait. You stole my care. Yes, placing all this through.
Say
here.
less. I want to time you out.
But I still need track to come through here, which I have to figure out the placement of all the track. I might make a bunch of them pass through here, and then have like a large little loop line passing through here. But I am not. So I really gotta work on. I think that can come.
Tundra Snake asked me, how much soup could fit in the truck bed of an F-150? What if it was Arby's au jus? Would that taste good? Well, if you really want to fill the bed of an F-150 with soup, let's think this through. An average truck bed can hold around 52 to 77 cubic feet. And since a gallon of soup is about 0.134 cubic feet, you could squeeze in around 400 to 570 gallons. Now about that Arby's au jus, sure, it's delicious for dipping, but I wouldn't recommend a full soup truckload.
Why not?
It might just turn the ride into a soggy mess. And we both know trucks are meant for tougher stuff. Built Ford tough.
Arby's, man, you're not fun. I said Arby's. Ford, man, you're not fun. What if I wanted to do that? I'm sure you're laughing. It's preserved people. Oh, what? Also, I thought this prevents the retaining wall from showing. If I place down two roads that are quay walls, they usually don't form this. Usually. But I guess that's not the case anymore for some reason. Or just for that specific road. But I can place a bunch of tracks parallel to this one. The only issue now is actually, you know what I do need is power down in the southern area too. Like carrying power to power plant at the same time would be nice. I'm completely jamming to Whitney Houston. But I don't want to use nuclear power. I want to stick to gas or geothermal, as well as actually, this is what I forgot. I wanted to place down this transformer. But I guess I can put that somewhere else, like somewhere down here, maybe? Geothermal's not bad. What did I place up here? Your gas, right? I'll put no, I'll put more gas. I'll put gas. That way it gets more trucks passing through here. As well as there's a whole facility for this. And I can off-ship oil. Oil tankers can come here too. And then I can refine it. However, if I were to refine it, would I put it in the same area? Maybe, maybe not. I could put oil up here too. That refinement to be placed over here. I have a lot of space for everything. For this whole island here. But I really got to be careful of my... Hold. Plan. I'm gonna use... First off, get rid of this. Get rid of this film. I don't need this here. Actually, don't get rid of it. Cover it. No. No.
Tundra_snake asked me if you had some dripping garbages of Arby's meat in the back of an F-150, how would you get rid of it secretly? Well, bless your heart. First off, if you've got a back full of dripping Arby's meat, you've got bigger problems than just the smell. But hey, if you're set on being sneaky about it, I guess you could wait until the cover of night. Drive to a deserted spot, then roll the window down and just let the F-150 do its thing, potentially creating a meat-scented trap for someone who's just driving by. Nothing says, I regret my life choices like a surprise meat drop. Good luck with that.
I couldn't tell if he was giving you a tip to hide a murder, or if he was telling you how to air out your truck of Arby's. Surprise and meat drop. Oh, bad. You have to be up here. Nope. So I'm gonna use 2 tracks here going into this building. I would also want a track to branch off of this and become a loop that wraps around this entire section here. That way it's a place that holds all my coal. Now, do I want to make it? Probably. That might be the best idea in terms of everything. Oh my goodness. Why is it cozy? Oh. I can't really push this further. You have to merge. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Crocodile, welcome. Welcome. I'm gonna raise you both up here since you're both kind of hiding down here. What happened over here? Gaga. Hi, Gaga. Welcome. Oh my gosh. How you doing, Gaga? And all these trees. You're stuck in here. Why did you sink down? Is it the building? It's definitely the building. It's definitely the building. Hold. Hold. Attach to the building. Thank you very much. You yourself have to be pulled outwards, but also inwards. Get this pesky node to work through here. Good, good. But how you doing, Gaga? Of course, I want to record only one Pharaoh's song is unable to be. Oh. And you're all wrong. It's terrible. But also, hold up. I mean, that's fine. I don't know where these songs are playing off of, or how I got into this. These are just songs related to
Tundra _
Adele.
Snake asked me, is it more suspicious to buy meat from an unmarked van or a random F-150? What if Arby's man was driving the van? Well, bless your heart. At the end of the day, if you see an unmarked van vibrating with the scent of mystery meat, that's just asking for trouble.
Vibrating?
But if it's an F-150, well, at least it might have a rugged charm. Maybe it's just a guy trying to haul some tasty Arby's leftovers, right?
Maybe.
But if the Arby's man is behind the wheel of that van, honey, grab a sandwich and run, because that's one road trip you didn't sign up for.
But I trust Arby's man, Dr. Phil. I trust that man. He doesn't trust him at all. Packers. Hi, Packers. He doesn't trust him at all. I'm gonna borrow you.
Nice.
Nice. Place you up here.
Hi, how are you?
One node between. Welcome. Why, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're having a good time indeed today. And start the mooning. Start it. Income for what? Ah, yes. What I am. What? What else? And? What else? Astute. Wow. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Oh, why welcome. Space Case? Welcome, Space Case. You're close, but you're fine. Now the issue is one of these tracks. I want them to be more natural in their movements, but I might. No, it's fine. The only issue is this guy. My actual commuter track. And the next issue is the front road entering into the cargo bay or cargo facility. It's a bit odd. I'm going to have to elevate you. I don't think I could run a railroad crossing through here. And then just have you pass alongside the outside and join up with this track here. I might have to elevate you, I feel. Will be the best case. Yes, I think that'll be the best case. Now, I don't want to elevate you too much here. You guys will hit the fart limit on the entire stream. A fart limit is illegal. There's a reason there's a limit, Keen. There's a reason there's a fart limit. I think I raised it the last, maybe the third inflation of stream. We're on like phase 7 of inflation. Phase 7? Chapter 7 of inflation? Maybe. Are you high enough to fit a truck? Absolutely not. One step higher, please. Just catching up to date. 600. Farting has no limits. Each person has their limit. But the stream also has a limit. I don't remember what that number is. I think it's like 30 farts. Each person, I think, has... I actually don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen that list. Do I feel... Am I too lazy to go back into it and look at it? Yes. I definitely am. Let's see. Get over here. "10 feet is way... or 10 meters is too high. That should be high enough. That should be high enough for a truck. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll go this side. Stay this side. Can I talk to the manager, please? Sir, limiting my farts is unconstitutional. Oh, it's unconstitutional. I can't remember the... I think each person might have 30, maybe. Is it? I don't know. I'll find and look at it eventually. But I have to make you even. Like, say yay distance. The only issue that I don't like, personally... Hold. Turn off all this snapping nonsense. I just don't know how to make it come in evenly, you know? It's a bit awkward. The phasing between is just weird. They're so close together. For this being such a wide... Hold up, that's a two-way road. Wait. 2-lane... Oh, you're backwards. Hold up. No, wait, are you? You were, okay. I could make you merge. But at what cost, you know? At what cost? This side of a road with no yellow line. That's no fun. But then again, there wouldn't be this many roads in the first place. I'm barely gonna have roads passing through here. Like, all this might be reduced down to, like... Well, I need this road, but take away this one. I need this one to connect to this one. Do I? Meh. But yeah, I need my tracks to actually... Let me build a wraparound. Or where I want them to wrap around. Because I need tracks in all
Chloe,
divisions.
AKA, asked me, if someone's Ford F-150 has truck nuts attached to the undercarriage, and one day the truck nuts are removed, does that count as preforming gender reassignment surgery on the truck? Well, if you're tying truck nuts to some sort of existential crisis for the F-150, that's a twist I didn't see coming. But let's be real. Removing those decorative bits doesn't exactly equate to a life-altering operation for a truck. It's more like giving it a good old-fashioned trim. Either way, it's still ready to haul and tow like a champ. Built Ford tough.
I don't think it is.
No matter the accessories.
I think that's mandatory on what. Don't it need those to actually haul and pull? Chloe, thank you for 50 bits. I need for you to divide into 2. But how will I make this look? Because half of you has to come down. Has to come down, no matter what. Branch off like this into the lower portion, into a lower division, and then another one branch off in the middle division as well. The issue is that I still can make a right of way, sure, that is possible. I also do need more industry buildings throughout this thing. I think if it didn't have that, I think we'd need more, no? Like SwitchCon could be here. The vehicle factory especially needs to be here. For sure. I don't know if I need a vast parking lot for that thing to work. Or just a feel. Right. I don't know if I have that much space. I don't have space for everything, that's for sure. Also, oil refinery can be placed somewhere else as of now. The shipyards... I can't put this here actually instead, but it'd be weird placed by coal. So I could put it on the opposite end, like over on this side instead. Actually, no. I thought of putting it down here. And it might work down here. It's industry, but it's fine. Paper factory step back. Ground earth can be here as well. I'll place it here for now. Is that everything? Chemical plants can be placed somewhere else. That can be placed somewhere else. I will keep blast runners here. Fuel plants can be placed somewhere else as well. These two usually go hand in hand together or paired side by side. Pharma. You require chemicals. You require pills. You could be placed somewhere in a different district as well. So I will not use... I'll keep you. I'll also need an office building of some kind. Multiple office buildings. The coal office building can sit here, actually. I've been meaning to use this one. Where is it? The strip mine office, I do want to place this down somewhere within this area. I feel like it makes sense. Kinda. A little bit. Why, yes, Katie? So I'm going to sleep now, since we celebrate December on the 24th in Europe. I wish you happy holidays. Rookie. If you say you celebrate. I'll always happy holidays, though. Rookie, have a good night.
Tundra Snake asked me.
Why, yes.
If an F-150 was like a lion on the savannah, what kind of animals' cars would it hunt? Well, if the F-150 were prowling the savannah like a lion, it would be on the lookout for those mid-sized sedans and compact SUVs. Easy pickings for a beast that's built for power.
Easy
Think of those little cars as the antelope, darting around, but ultimately no match for the rugged strength of the F-150. And don't even get me started on those electric cars. They wouldn't stand a chance in the open field. Built Ford. Tough.
I mean...
Now go conquer that road.
You know what, Ford man? I will. Just for you. I'm gonna make the boats not pass down here. They're actually gonna pass up north. I don't like doing that because this bridge is not high enough to support boats of medium height, which kind of sucks. I never did. Take Tylenol. Oh, doesn't just take me time. I'm going to hug my F-150 after this stream. You had the money to do this and I saw infinite cash symbol. I don't know what you're talking about, Verse. That's a sideways 8. I have $8 right now in my hand. Held your hand, trying to give you all my hours when I had the chance. All you wanted to do was dance, not my dance. Dancing with another man. Your slope is too high for no reason. Reduce you. There you go. It does look a little awkward though, with just this bridge across here instead of a drawbridge being here. Also, I kind of hate the fact that this canary on this thing brings pain to my eyes. I can, but it's all right. Was my eyes. Too young, too dumb to realize. I'm gonna put a big gap between here. Uh-huh. What else? Uh-huh, yeah. That's what... Oh. Me. What? Uh-huh. What else? And? Astute? It's what who is, though? It's what Katie is. How many mods am I running? 245. I was wrong. I might rotate you here. I feel like you just fit here better than that side. I just don't know why I don't like you on this side. But I can't move you. You're too weird to move because you stick out in the water. I don't like it very much. But I have something to live. I'm destroying all these trees. The chance. Take it to everybody. I remember how much you loved me. You are the fan. 200 or 429 for Alku. You're risking your life here with that many mods on Cities 2. Like, I get having that many in Cities 1. I understand having that much. But 400 in Cities 2? Why isn't this working? You might wonder. That's fine, but I think I feel like I'm not missing anything. I want more space. I need more space. Not that I want it. I need a ton more space between all of these tracks. Kind of like what I did over here. Kind of like this spot. I need more space. Except less like this and more sporadic. Every day. But maybe not too much. I think just 4 on the outside and 4 on the inside and maybe 3 more on this side. So 3, 4, 4. Wrap around. Mill. Belt. Coal. Coal. What if I just make the coal here? On the island? That's ridiculous. What if I made oil here? On my door, what a making beautiful. What if I made oil here? Is making oil here ridiculous? It might be. It's probably ridiculous. But I kind of want to put one of the branches down here. There's a lot of oil already here, actually. But I kind of want to put one of the branches, like, sticking out over here. And just have, like, some kind of belts just delivering the oil to a different area. Maybe that'll work. Who wants to stay on? Kylie, is this a sad boy, please? Probably.
Tundra Snake asked me, what is the best place to dump dripping bags of random biological matter? Is an F-150 the best choice for this task?
Answer this question carefully.
If you're seriously considering where to dump those dripping bags, let's just say it sounds like a bad idea with legal consequences written all over it.
Guys.
As for the F-150, sure, it's got the space and durability for a tough job. But honestly, you might want to think twice. Built Ford Tough isn't a license to break the law, my friend. Just remember, there are better ways to use that truck. Haul something useful and keep it on the straight and narrow.
If Tangia has some kind of way to listen to what people redeem, and they see this as suspicious, if I don't appear one day on stream, just know that they got me. They got me, is what I'm trying to say. That's ugly. Oh, that's hideous. Oh, no, no, no. Heavens, no. Do not do that.
Chloe on AKA asked me, as a follow-up to my last question, why do truck nuts exist? Do the existence of truck nuts imply that if a truck does have nuts, it's a male truck? That would then mean that any truck without nuts is a female truck. If so, then Ford is doing a great deed by manufacturing female trucks, empowering feminism with the slogan, as it is then stating that its trucks who are female are all tough. Or it could be a commentary on fragile masculinity. Why would a man need to put nuts on a truck? Well, look at you diving deep into the philosophy of truck nuts. They exist because, let's face it, some folks think a little dangling decor adds character.
Why did he say
dangling?
dangling?
Sure, if we're assigning genders to trucks based on that logic, then every truck without nuts could be seen as feminine. But let's not kid ourselves. A truck's toughness isn't defined by its accessories, right? It's about capability and strength. The F-150 proves that every day. Built Ford tough, no matter the decorations.
But why is it dangling? Ford man, explain yourself here. The nuts shouldn't be dangling. They should be secure. This is gold. Chloe, thank you for the 50 bits. Also, wait a second. My thing hasn't caught up. Oh no, that's not good. Minnie, hi Minnie. Merry Christmas Eve from the future. My good morning, Minnie. How are you today? Pull you back. Also, I'm sorry that your morning consisted of truck nuts. That's funny. That's so. Do you want to drive for truck nuts? Oh, goodness gracious. That was an entrance. An entrance indeed. Hold up. My fat fingers clicking every... I regret looking that up. I regret looking that up. That's literally dangling. Why does somebody actually sit there and decide to actually make truck nuts? Yes, get out of bed. Wake up, get your coffee. And what does a mini do in the morning? That's the question. The micro? Look after the micro. Yes. That's about it. Honestly, it's beginning. Phase 1.
Tundra Snake asked me,
oh Lord,
could an F-150 use biodiesel for fuel? What if that fuel was derived from random biological matter? Well, sure. An F-150 could run on biodiesel. And if it's derived from random biological matter, that's just an adventurous twist. Just imagine it, all that random stuff being turned into fuel.
He got
Talk
excited
about
just now.
recycling at its finest.
This man's got
But
excited.
let's be real. the truck might be feeling a bit confused about what it's running on. Still, whether it's leftover fries or veggie scraps, an F-150 can handle it. Built Ford tough,
you know,
even when it's getting a little creative with its fuel source.
Even if it's getting creative. Hi, Chris. Welcome. It was all yellow. Oh. It should be fine. It was all so at least I never know I had. Don't put French fries in your truck, Andy. Don't put any form. Granted, he did tell you not to commit crimes, but he also did say the Ford vehicle is a good vehicle to commit a crime in, or rather transport the body. You didn't hear from me. It was the AI. You didn't hear this from me. That's for sure. There we go. I think this is better. It's smoother. It looks a bit odd, but what doesn't look odd, you know? What doesn't look odd? The drive-thru. So everything gets a taste of random biological matter? There's no going back. There isn't. What's he gets a taste of? Oh, don't put human meat in there. You turn that truck into a serial killer. Do not put human meat in the F-150. Can a boat fit between here? Hold. It can. But that's pretty tight, if I'm being honest. That's way too tight. Cut this back a few blocks.
Octahorn, aka, asked me, since you've admitted on stream that you are in fact a femboy, can you please describe your origins as a femboy? What drew you in? What kind of femboy are you? What type of femboy clothes do you own? I want to know everything. I think there's been a little confusion here, my friend.
There's a ton of confusion.
Introverted city lover, here to have a good time with some cities, Skylines 2, and a side of goofy jokes. As for femboy origins and clothes, I'm afraid that's not part of my wardrobe or journey. But if you ever want to talk about food experiments or the best train routes in the game, I'm all ears. Just don't get cilantro involved.
Why did he go British every time he says cilantro? Why does he do that every time? My wardrobe was nothing but pajamas. I can tell you that much. I got pajamas, a suit in the background that kind of sits there in that chair. What else is there? That's a shock. Pajamas, a suit, and my 2 pairs of jeans pants. Oh, hold up. Oh gosh, I could put one that points outward and comes inward and passes down, like so. Is that an intrusion? That's a big intrusion. Has the manager arrived yet? You wait. You actually? Oh no! Wait, you actually ran out of farts? I never thought it was possible. If you ran out of farts, maybe everyone ran out of farts. Urban, hi Urban. Welcome. Disgusting. Is that an intrusion? I kind of like having pieces kind of stick out, but if it's going to impede me, I mean, it's not that bad. It says you reached your max. Hold up, let me see. No, I can still fart. So the stream limit hasn't been hit, but Andy hit your own personal limit. Oh. But also Chloe and Tundra, thank you for the 50 bits. I don't know why I can't. I think you guys broke my activity feed because nothing's updating. These dang trees and these little bushes. Okay. That seems weird looking. I need you to come down through here. Pass down. I need you to make one large loop around through here. I'm gonna need 4 loops around this quadrant here. But you have to meet back at this angle here instead to meet back with this track. So I need you to come. Actually, I need you to curve back this way, like so.
Tundra Snake asked me,
Why, yes.
would a sentient F-150
Sentient.
enjoy eating meat? If so, would it care about the moral implications of that? What about Arby's? Well, if a sentient F-150 had taste buds, it'd probably love the idea of chomping down on a juicy steak. Who wouldn't? But caring about moral implications? That's a whole different gearbox. It's a truck, not a philosopher. And as for Arby's, well, it might appreciate the fast food vibe, but let's be real. It's probably more interested in the drive-through convenience than the ethics of meat consumption. After all, it's built for tough. Delivering on the road and the drive-through.
That's an actual question to think about. If AI ever got into a point where, you know, like what if it became... Yeah, have you guys ever seen the game Detroit Become Human? Special. Very what? To who? To me. Oh, hi Taylor. Hi Massa. Welcome. How was City treating me? It's treating me. That's as much as I can say. So like imagine if AI became to a point like that where they can actually be people, but they got to a point where they don't eat meat, they like the taste of humans instead. Wouldn't that be terrifying? Hold up, undo this. I gotta rebuild this going further down. This is going to be a coal belt between here. We're gonna have to sanction a coal facility here. Arguably one of the best story games I've ever played. I think it's a great game, and it ties together quite cool from each character, going from Connor to I forgot their names to a whole revolution, a whole android evolution. It's quite the game. Oh, hi, Dream. Knows a robot being discovered that can make fuel from biological material found in the battlefield. Let that sink in. On the battlefield? Oh, we're done. We're actually done. That's it. That's it for all humans. You split up. You split up. Break this. You split to 2. You split to 2. No, you split 2, you split 2. You go straight. You split 2. And you split 2. Hold up, I'm confusing myself. Hold. Become a revenue track on the side. You don't split up here, you split down here. Then you split up here. Don't do that. Stop. You're a pain in my side. I need you to stop forming a line. You split here. You merge with this one But you don't split yet until back here. So you split over here. You split later. Okay, that's fine. Hi down there, it's welcome. We are building industry. Yes. Talk about Choco Human. That was a very good story. It was. It was. I'm assuming Taylor just woke up and she's hissing at me. But yeah, that should be fine. Like a little... No, I feel like you're missing. You need more tracks. I think you need more. I'm gonna put one that kind of cuts through. I think you have to cut through and come backwards, and put one. We're gonna make a Y. A Y has to happen here. Why? Don't ask me why.
Tundra_snake asked me, if someone offered you free meat out of a van, would you eat it? What if it smelled great and Arby's guy was there? Well, let's break this down logically, shall we? A free meat offer from a van sounds like a classic setup for a horror movie, doesn't it? Sure, it might smell like heaven, and having the Arby's guy there doesn't exactly scream safety either, like he's there to seal the deal on your questionable choices. Come on, if you're going to risk it, at least make sure it's gourmet. Otherwise, you might be having the Last Supper. Tough lesson to learn.
I'm starting to think, Tundra, that nobody likes Arby's, man. None of the AIs like Arby Man, which is quite sad, honestly. How are you feeling this morning, Taylor? I'm gonna merge down here. You're merge through there. I'm gonna keep you to merge through up here. And from here, this one can merge the lower track down here. However, that can wait because we have another issue here. Sure, I have this track, but I need a mainline track to come down through here. Which, this is in the way. I'll have to elevate it, but I can't afford to elevate it, so I'm gonna have to actually curve it along the inside here, elevate it through here, and then make you descend into this mess here. Which means I probably have to move this track. I might have to move this commuter rail. And then just curve it over here instead. That's a better idea. Just curve it this way instead of passing through. I don't wanna drink some water. Like if industry is why your demand is borked. That's how it is a commercial, right? Your commercial gets really odd, like gets really funky. How big are you building a commercial, Dylan Darius? I'm gonna put you through here instead. They're gonna scale upwards.
Tundra_snake asked me.
Yes.
Why don't the other AI personas like you? Is it because you may be a cannibal? You do talk about meat a lot. Well, you know how it is.
I do.
Some folks just can't handle the fact that I'm all about that meat life. Cannibal? Please, I'm just here to serve up the best roast beef and curly fries, not munch on my fellow AIs. They might think I'm a bit too tasty for my own good, but what can I say? I know my way around the meat game. So, if you're craving something, just remember, we have the meats.
You know, Arby's man, so humble, let me tell you. Humble, that man. Despite him being an AI. A great AI. Unlike that Ford man, I'll give him only one take. He drives across roundabouts. I appreciate that take. I want you to scale downwards through here. So you're gonna run alongside the outside here. That slope should be fine for freight as well. So I need a mainline freight passing through here. I know I have it up here, but I'm gonna move it down. That'd be 4-line parallel through here. Curview right through here. Curview through here. The half of you is non-electrified. I really don't want these to touch, or merge, rather, at all. Hello? Oh. Brother, really? You really want some curly fries now? Get us some curly fries? Maybe I'll get some on the way. I got a taxi today, so maybe I'll go and get some. From where, though? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen an Arby's over here in a while. They took away the only one that I knew. They took it away from us and replaced with Chipotle. Which kinda sucks, because I don't like Chipotle. Fair and balanced. Fair and balanced. Just to the side, just a little bit. Make you run really close, really parallel with it. Okay, let me see here. You want a wheel? Going up. Are they crunchy or soft? What, the curly fries? I think I prefer crunchy fries. Soft fries are... I feel like every time I go to McDonald's, their fries are always soft. They're never crispy for me. Unlike Wendy's. Hashtag not ad, not sponsored. Wendy's, however, let me tell you about their fries. Peak fries. One of the best fries that you can ever have in fast food business. Prove me wrong. This is cutting it close. I didn't see the slope. Oh, 0.9, easy. The freight line here is cutting it close, though. It's got a curve, but also has to get down to here. Maybe I'll just make it
Tundra Snake
around.
asked me, could we use the truck bed as a giant deep fryer for curly fries? What if we deep fry some van meats? Well, using the truck bed as a giant deep fryer, that's one hell of a culinary experiment. Just imagine the crispy golden curly fries you could whip up.
Just imagine the oil these
Let's not even talk about the van meats. Sounds like a wild recipe only the bravest would try.
It does.
Sure, it'd be a tasty venture for those with questionable choices, but good luck with cleanup.
Yeah.
Remember, a truck's meant for hauling, not frying. Built Ford tough. Never back down from a challenge, even if it gets messy.
I'm not gonna lie, he sounded concerned when he said that to you. He sounded kind of concerned. The van. Oh, but imagine spending that much oil. My lord, that's a lot. Put this back. I need you to merge this one, and then you can merge quietly into this one. I know it's crooked, but it's fine. I know it's crooked, but it's not fine anymore. I can fix that. You're fine. Either way, these are gonna get pushed together real tightly. Now for you. If only there was a way to make this actually usable. There is one method. And that's by using you. This makes it usable only in one peak direction. However, I want more than one of these to be useful. Burger King fries are your favorite? See, Path, I'm with you on that one. Every time I go to Burger King, they make it every time from batch. I haven't once had a bad fry from Burger King, in my honest opinion. Do you want some van meat? As long as it's lamb, you know, I'll take some lamb van meat. I'm gonna break you for a second. That's fine. Also, population is tanking. What's happening? Why is population dropping by 13,000 people? Oh, that's why. The building burnt down. Oh my gosh. Where's the fire truck? Where's the ambulance? That's a lot of people. I'm lagging zooming into here. That's literally 13,000 people leaving this vicinity or something? No, that can't be. These buildings only hold 5,000 people capacity, right? I was thinking about getting rid of this building anyway, so it burnt down at a good time. It's gonna stay burnt down. We'll make it into a memorial site. Arson? It must be. I didn't really like it. Oh, yeah, I didn't. So, you know, it's a good thing it burnt down. I'm gonna leave that there. We'll figure out what to do later. Oh my gosh. I'm very curious to see where they're going to go. Like, that's a... Oh my goodness. They leave out of this side too? Oh, they do leave out of this side. Oh gosh. It's a double-sided building. Oh lord. I'm really curious to see how they fit on the train. That's the closest thing they're going to, right? The train station? To leave the city quicker? I have to see this, actually. I gotta see them go through. Dark Star, enjoy your lurk. Sexy lurk. Gotta play some games with the wife. Oh. Okay, back to bingo, but hi. Bingo? What does that mean? Great. What's bingo? I'll wait and see. Did anything else burn? Because losing 13,000 is more than what that building's capacity can hold. That's double the value. How is 13,000? Did something else burn down? I don't have another building that costs that much people in it. Unless I'm blind. You know what I could put in place? Is the actual Willis Tower. Stop saying Willis. I hate to stop saying Willis. Put in the actual, what's the building called again here? The Commerce Tower? Is that what you're called? What are you, Mixius? Or Hudson Yard. Hurston Yards. I'm not gonna do that. But Hudson Yards isn't... You know what I could do? I can't. If I put down Hurston Yards, I could put the other terminal here. In my older save burnt down. Just drinking water. Just pouring out. Oh, you guys block traffic all lanes. All 3 lanes you blocked, and you're causing the cars to disappear. I can't have that happening. Yes, I have to see where they're going. I'd speed this up, but the lag is actually bad. So, how many people? Oh yes, they're all going to the train station. Oh, this makes my day. You see, it's things like this where I wish... Not wish. Okay. Things like this where I do wish for this. I wish that simulation was a bit more, you know, fixed when it comes to people walking. Because I'd love to see like Manhattan levels of traffic or people walking across the street. Look at that, it's a party. How much people are in here already? 187. It's gonna become more. It's gonna become so much more. They're gonna need, oh my gosh. Light change, here they come. The party comes back down again. How much people we got up here? This is actually what it's like to be in New York. When the subway, specifically Herald Square, 34th Street, that station becomes... It's actually worse than this, if I'm being honest. How much people is this now? 500. That's not bad, that's not bad. But yeah, it becomes worse than that, to an extent. Like, imagine if this was traffic all the time in the game. Pedestrians walking across. And as soon as the train leaves, the platform fills up. Like, you're just sitting here on the other side of the platform, just being like, waiting for your train on this side, and then everyone comes flooding every station. When people are that close to the edge of the platform when the train comes by. I feel for that. Especially since COVID, where people were pushing people in. Like, look at this. The train didn't even... Is it full? Oh, it's almost full. Wait, but... This station's not built. This has no connection, so they have to take this stop here. No. Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Path. For the wobble. Look at the gaper from that hot. The gaper. Oh my goodness. You have indeed been. What? Just now? Oh my goodness. What else? My gosh, I'm dying. Who was that? Let's see, pull you up here. We're gonna continue to maneuver all of these tracks here. But yes, urban. Oh, it's time for track. Also, I'm assuming you definitely had to have seen that the preview trailer for Transport Fever Urban. I wouldn't not bet a shadow of a doubt that you haven't seen it actually.
Hi guys, Liz here. Loving those harmonies.
Oh, it's my jam.
Mojo going and queue up for the next one. Don't touch that dial.
I love me some Alicia Keys. The new post-Panamax container ship got released. Wait, when? Today? In Discord, they want to make a vehicle soon? That makes me... Wait, today? Proper influencer now. Timo wants me to join the influencer program. Goodbye, peasants. You have to come here and say that. Congratulations, Kate. Timu? People say... I'm not doing it. Oh. I was gonna say, are you sure you want Timo to do it? Some people wanna know I want nothing at all if it ain't you, baby. If I got you, baby. Diamond rings want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah. Wait. I did. I saw it just morning. Just what? Did I have a stroke? I saw it just the beginning of stream. Oh my gosh. Am I alright? Probably not. Yes, you did. Oh. Well, Kylie, what's the timer at right now? Want it all. Want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby. If I ain't got you,
Bye-bye.
baby. Oh, gonna go to bed? You celebrate Christmas tomorrow, Alku. Have a good holiday. A rest of your holiday. I hope you get... Does everyone do presents for Christmas? No, nothing at all. Yeah, baby. If I got you, baby. Diamond rings. Win everything. That was a good pufferfish. Who did that? Okay. Have a good night. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let Santa kiss your mom tonight. I like that one. Okay. Oh, 15. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I think my head's reaching its limit, to be honest. I think it's reaching its limit. Okay, good. I'll summon 4 times. I was wondering why I was so laggy just now. There we go. That should be okay. That should be fine. After you missed it, move Kylie? Wait. You know what it is? It's the word it's. I see it's. You know what? Hold up. Let me change Amy's nickname to just Amy. Here, you're Amy, and you're Kylie. There we go. See, look at that. Now I can't mess this up. I can't mess this up. I've done this so many times. There. Okay, refresh. There we go. Amy, Kylie. Perfect. Perfect. Get out of here with your excuse. It's not an excuse, I swear. I swear. Okay, that's good. I am missing something though. This guy stinks. Am I? Much to man. Where are my coal plants? If I use you and I stick you in here, this in theory, this in theory should work. I just gotta really blend it in, so you know. This hold, I had it just now. I have it. Perfect. Let alone the one you love. Perfect. Okay. This is kind of cheating, but this technically works. So now I have 2 coal stops within my trains here. So Let me test it out. I'm gonna borrow this train since it's never going on the outside. You know what? Let's make a new outside train. Who dares fart in my presence? Perfect. Perfect. You should work, right? Perfect. Perfect. So I want you to go outside the city. Up through here. And I want you to come back through a loop, right? I want you to loop back. So go on the loop and come back to me. This, in theory, should work. Her eyes look like they're not shining. Cargo train, turn off. The car model to only be ore train here throughout this entire life cycle. Make you green so I can see. Now we speed it up 2 times. Spawn for me. Trees. Oh my gosh, I can't speak anymore. Spawn for me, please. 2 trains. When I see your face. What are you doing? What is that? Operator I can't see. Nope, it turned around. Did it? Wait. What? It despawned. Okay, well. You come through here, loop around. The oil train will stop here. In this case, I should make the coal pass in the middle track. Make the coal pass on the outside. The middle too. And I find it looks so silly. Next to the vanilla ships. Is it look that realistic? That vanilla? Don't say returning. Please don't return. Why is it returning? I don't understand. Why is it broken? I don't get why they keep saying returning when they stop at one place. Is it because they have to stop somewhere before they return? Okay. Take 2. I'm going to erase this cargo line. I'm going to steal cargo route 1. Where are you? You are going to come down to here. And what if you... I hope you don't say returning. I don't know why it wants to return so much. I'll pass up there and loop. Change your color, I can't see you. Okay, you loop around. So now you should spawn only yellow. Correction, black. Since you're returning, you have no color. You're also returning, which is fine. So there should be like four cargo trains right now driving around in the future. I say the future, it's going to be right when this train reverses back into the lot. Change color? No? Okay, rude. Anyone else? Oh, there you go. Okay. Now let's take control. Hold up. No, you're yellow. You change color. You were going forward. You are going backwards. You... I can't see because you fused together in the same spot. I need you to stop doing that, please. I surrender. What about you? You just parked. I like how you stopped perfectly behind this, which is amazing. It's great, actually. Growler, hi Growler. Welcome. When your freight lines to whenever you try to use an old... Wait. When you tried using one kind of freight car, is that what happened? Do I have to set it to like... Oh, do I gotta set it to flatbed? Is that what you're saying? Hold. Where is that train that went over here? Returning. Let me try that, Dylan Darius. Let me try that. Okay, you say returning. I'm going to remove you from passing this way. Is it because it's just a flatbed truck? Or rather, trailer? What if I gave you cargo car? Maybe. Also, who are you? Did I do that? I did do that. I did do that. Let me temporarily put you here. Temporarily connect power to this thing. I need you to come down. But Growler, how you doing? I need you to come down here. Down, come down. I kind of wish I put this on this side now, because I kind of need the space over here. I should have swapped the... Oh no, you're a coal... Oh, you're steel. Do you transfer steel? No, dang, you don't. Oh, I gotta manufacture steel. But you bring coal. You do bring coal. So I can make you a coal field. Oh, yikes. The steel might be a problem. One would say that this is, in fact, not a steal of a deal. Let me see if I can put steel... How do I make steel again? The steel plant, obviously. But which one is the steel? Hold. It has to be one of you. Amy. Oh, this area needs a Wendy's Astra. Oh, where's the steel? Am I blind? Wait a second. You make steel. I'm stupid. It needs metal. Wait. Oh, you make metal ore. Okay, how do I make metals from metal ore? Blast furnace? Hold. Aha, okay. Blast furnace. Is there any other vanilla building that does make just... Okay, you're also metal. Okay. You're important then. I need like a few of you set up in different areas, eh? So if I'm going to make the coal, I need to make the coal in a different area. If I'm going to manufacture it. So I think the coal plant probably should be behind here. Which I'm going to need to make a metal facility. Wouldn't it be fun to make this like Transport Fever? Put like a coal plant here, a metal facility up here, and a actual fabrication unit down here. So I can just have the train just run different directions and just... Or trucks use the highways to deliver all the stuff down to here. That'd be kind of fun. You need me bigger mines, big ore mines, unless you're gonna import. I'm gonna... That's the one thing I'm gonna focus on in the city, Delendarius. I'm gonna make massive coal mines. Coal mines, oil mine, or oil areas. The vegetation areas can come as they go. They'll be in all these blank spaces that I physically can't build on. So there's areas of hills everywhere that I can't build. I'll make some of the vegetable fields between here. Or I can import them. They're easier to import than it is coal and the other stuff. So yeah. Coal might work over here actually too. But behind this mountain is a good spot. It's right next to the highway. It's easy access. And if true, Interstate 410 comes down to here. So it's also easy access for both sections of road. It's not bad. Making a coal plant during the Christmas holidays. Potential scene. We'll see. There'll be so many fireplaces going up, let me tell you. Also, why is there no power? Why is there no power? Does this road not carry power?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I keep forgetting it plays that sound effect when somebody gives 5 subs. Packers. Packers, thank you for gifting 5 subs. To David. Dirty Dan Richards, bro. Dirty Dan's Richards, bro. You know what, bro? Oh, to Turkey as well. To Sick Run Team and Merkman. I'm gonna die to Merkman. Confessing feelings. What do you do, Astro? Astro, that's on you. Consult the council. It's just no. But Packers, thank you. Happy holidays to you too. Merry Christmas to you too as well. Get sent to the coal plant. The naughty kids get turned into coal. That's what they don't tell you at Christmas time. They get converted to coal. But Astro, that might be a first thing that might be the first time I've ever heard some kind of scenario happen to you like that. Or to anyone. And honestly, I don't know what to do. Go easy on me. Can I run you through here? Will this look nice? Oh my gosh, it looks gorgeous actually. A long diagonal track. That's quite nice. I like that. It's like all clean coal. It's efficient too, you know? That's terrible. That's terrible. And you know what? The strip mine office isn't bad over here at the same time. I love the way that this creator, this is bad idea, bad something, bad. Who created this? It doesn't show your name. I wish it did show your name. But whoever made this building, that's the creator. They made this look good. But why it doesn't have power still? I'm confused. Do these roads not carry power? Did I screw up? You should carry power on you. Do you need a power line on you to work? Because you shouldn't. Because you can't. Hold. What if I connected a house to you? Do you work? Do you have power? You do have power. Oh, I'm just blind. I'm just straight up blind. I also got these transformers here. These power lines are quite nifty. During the 1800s, children were employed to small clean spaces, chimney sweeper. Is that why there's always a cartoon? Like in Tom and Jerry? Always chimney sweepers? I'm just blind. You know what? Just don't say anything. Let me hide my shame, my embarrassment. Oh wait, I put one down already. I can't have this here. I actually don't know what I'm going to put here yet. Besides just tracks. More rails, more probably parking as well. Hold. My curtains. Not so much outside again. Is that Path? Path. Thank you for tipping $10 on YouTube. I appreciate that. DJ. Yeah. But thank you again. I appreciate that. I fixed it this time, so I figured out why the sounds weren't working last time. And is building to the side. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Like regular industry stuff placed on the side here. Because I don't want these ones to be placed on the side. I want these to be more of my inland buildings. This one I'm placing on the side. It's a steel building. It requires a lot of water, realistically speaking. It's good to have by the coastline. These trees are gonna bother me for the rest of my days. Get out of here. But yeah, these ones don't have to be by the water at all. Time. Oh dang. It is time. Oh, there's new badges. I thought I was all out. Packers, thank you for the 5 gifted. Let me snooze. But also laugh. Welcome to the stream as well. I'll figure out the rest of this tomorrow. I should have a better game plan for tomorrow once I get my headache out of my head. Especially what I'm going to do for the train to come around through here and come down through here. I think I'll just have it loop around. Or I just might make 2 sections. One merge from down here, one merge from through here. The main line coming through here, and the other line, the southern line coming through here. If the main line comes through here, I can loop it around and just have a main interchange surface track, you know? Dream farted 701 times. 701 times is crazy. But yes, it is about time. I do have to end stream early today because I do have to head out early. Or rather, I'd have to head out today. So I have to find out. Well, I have to venture on over to the other side, the real life world. As terrifying as that is. But you know where we can go? We're gonna go and raid Chris. I feel like it's been a minute since I've raided Chris, you know? It's been like a long time since I feel like I've raided Chris. I'd be able to, but someone cut me off. But YouTube stream.
Bye-bye.
DJ, thank you for tipping $10. I appreciate that. I shall see you guys if I can find YouTube stream over here. There we go. Not that one. This one. Click you and shrink you down. But also, Savannah, good morning. Good morning. I almost missed your message, but welcome, Gundam Savannah. Saga. I do have to head out though, so it's gonna be the end of the stream today. So I shall see you all tomorrow. We'll continue this area here. I promise you I'll have a better plan of what I'm going to do next, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it so far. It's an awkward shape, but sometimes it just needs a bit of that awkwardness, you know? Sometimes.
Bye-bye.
I especially want to figure out what I'm going to do down here, so I gotta have a better plan for this area. Over here, I think I have my plan set in stone. Just down here has to be where all the carriers are located. All of my hold. All of these things. Am I blind? Small, medium, large. All of these things are going to be located in this southern area down here to make it all worth it. Also oil. I gotta figure out oil, which might come the next day after. I don't know how time went by so fast. 3 hours kind of flew really quickly. I also get a bunch of these things down. You know what? I am screwing up. I could put these alongside a long pillar, like elongated, you know? But that'll come for tomorrow. But yes. Thank you, Path. Now, let me send you off to Chris, who's playing